Next question on final accounts. From the following trial balance of MS Ratish Enterprises, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2016 and balance sheet as on that date. Okay. Trial balance, debit side, credit side, opening stock, purchase and sales. Debit is purchase, credit is sales, drawings, returns. So this both purchase return and sales return is given. Sundry expenses, wages, salaries, travelling expenses, advertisement, insurance, bad debts is given to you. Bad debts, discount, both discount received and discount given is given. So cash, capital, reserve for doubtful debts. Again debtors ka reserve is also already maintained there. Debtors and creditors and building. Now let's go and read the adjustments. Adjustments will have two effects always. Closing stock ka value is given. Outstanding wages 500. So mark on wages. There will be outstanding wages. So two adjustments here. Insurance is paid for the year ended 36/2016. Means we finished the year in March and it is paid till 6. So 3 months in advance. Advance insurance paid is included in the amount paid here. So where is insurance here? Third adjustment. Now fourth. Travelling expenses include rupees 600 for private travel of proprietor. So 600 should be removed from travelling expenses and added up in drawings. Write off rupees 1000 for bad debts and provide reserve for doubtful debts at the rate 5% on debtors and create reserve for discount on debtors 2% and discount on creditors 3%. Full-fledged question on all the variety of adjustments with debtors. Bad debts bhi diya hai. Then your RDD is also given and your reserve for doubtful debts and reserve for discount on debtors, that is RFDD, also given. So let's start with the solution. First item, opening stock. So in your trading and profit and loss account, to opening stock 20,000. Done. Purchase and sale. So debit side का purchase है. We have returns for both the things पर returns. So दोनों को inner column में डालो. Purchase to purchase 85,000 and by sales 1,25,000. Now purchase has debit balance and sales has credit balance. Take the returns first. So your purchase return will now have credit balance because purchase has debit. So purchase return will have credit balance. So less purchase return of 1,000. 85,000 minus 1,000, 84,000 in the outer column, and sales ka less return, less sales return. Sales is your credit balance, so return will have a debit balance. So 2,400 less karo. So 1,25,000 minus 2,400 comes up to 1,22,600. Now drawings. Drawings हमेशा कैपिटल में से सब्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं. So capital less drawings. Here it is 2,000. Okay. Now sundry expenses 800. Debit to your profit and loss account. Sundry expenses 800. To sundry expenses 800 in your profit and loss account. Wages 3,500 with an adjustment. So 2 wages in the inner column, 3,500. And what is the adjustment pertaining to wages? Outstanding wages rupees 500. So the formula is add outstanding and less prepaid. Adjustment में है दो effect देना है. So add outstanding wages 500. So 4,000 in your outer column, 3,500 plus 500, and outstanding wages is always our liability. We had to pay in the current year. We did not pay. So liability pertaining to the current year in your balance sheet liability side, outstanding wages 500. Salaries 5,400 without adjustment. Just take it to your P&L debit to salaries. $5,400. Traveling expenses 1,600. Okay, so traveling expenses, 2 traveling expenses, $1,600 with the adjustment. See, outstanding wages adjustment is done. Now traveling wages. Traveling expenses include 600 for private travel of the proprietor. So this is why will we include a private travel of proprietor's expense in our account? That is not our expense. It is private travel of proprietor. So deduct it from here. Less, treat it as drawing. 600 private travel of proprietor, only 1,000 in the outer column. So less drawing only, in capital is the second effect. 600 is private travel का, वो less करो. After traveling expenses, advertisement 15,000. So 2 advertisement in your P&L debit. $15,000. Okay, insurance to your debit side. So 2 insurance. We have an adjustment because we have marked it. So insurance 2,000. Insurance is paid for the year ended 36/2016. Means what? Means that insurance is prepaid. We have to take only for the current year. So the formula is add outstanding less prepaid. So less prepaid insurance. How much? See, 2,000 is given to here, given to us, and it is prepaid for 3 months, means 12 plus 3, 15 months it is prepaid. So divided by 15 into 3. For 3 months only, deduct here. So 400 is your prepaid insurance, less prepaid, 2,000 minus 400, 1,600 is your insurance expense for the year. So prepaid insurance is my assert. So keep it in the assert column, prepaid insurance. How much? 400. Insurance adjustment also done. Bad debt 600. Okay. So bad debt 600, will take it in the inner column. Two bad debts 600. Now we have discount. 1,300 and 1,000. And in our last adjustment, we have that debtors create reserve for discount on debtors 2% and discount on creditors 3%. So दोनों discount के अंदर adjustment है. So write in your profit and loss account. See, discount given is always at the debit side. So to discount given is 1,300 and by discount received is in your credit side, that is 1,000. Okay, we'll do the adjustment regarding it. Cash 500. So cash again to your asset side of balance sheet. Cash 500. Cash is 5,000. One more zero. So cash 5,000. Capital 78,000. So capital, we were waiting for capital. Capital 78,000. Now reserve for doubtful debts, old reserve. So first we'll find new and then subtract. So let it be marked here only. Debtors and creditors 41,000 and 30,000. So in our balance sheet, see the amount of debtors given. 41,000 is my asset. Debtors 41,000. We'll have adjustments relating to it. And your creditors given 30,000. So creditors 30,000. Okay. Now you have building 50,000. Okay. So building, ideally it should come here. It doesn't have depreciation. I'll keep it here. Building. See, the way we plot is we maintain a order. Assets में fixed assets और current assets दोनों हैं. So try that fixed assets come up and your current asset goes down. Try. It is not compulsory, but it looks good. Okay. So building 50,000 in your outer column. Okay. Now moving, just go and read your fifth adjustment. Your fifth adjustment say write off rupees 1,000 for bad debts. So we have to make further bad debts of rupees 1,000. So bad debts in your P&L, add further bad debts, that is 1,000 is given in question. So add 1,000. Okay, and the total what comes here is 1,600, right? And in your balance sheet debtors, bad debts को आप less करेंगे. So less bad debts. जो old थे वो तो already less हैं. अभी further bad debts दिया तो less bad debts. From 41,000 you will deduct 1,000. That comes up to 40,000. Okay. So two effect given of bad debts and provide RDD, that is reserve for doubtful debts at 5% on debtors. तो इस पे 5% RDD बनाइए. In your asset side, debtors में less reserve for doubtful debts at the rate 5%. Okay. So 5% of 40,000. How much it is? 2,000. So once I have made the reserve, the amount comes out is 38,000. And what will you do of this reserve in your adjustment of 2,000 rupees? See, new reserve given. So add new reserve 2,000. And simultaneously you see that there was an old reserve given in trial balance. See, reserve for doubtful debts 600 over here. 600 reserve for doubtful debts 600. So अब old reserve का कोई ज़रूरत है? No. So subtract that old reserve from here. Less old reserve 600. So 1600 add 2000 less 600 gives you 3000 in the outer column. Okay, and we have made the reserve here. New reserve is with us. Now read the second adjustment. It is given that once you create 5% on debtors and create reserve for discount on debtors at the rate 2%, means discount on debtors के लिए भी reserve बनाना है, तो less करेंगे यहाँ से reserve for discount on debtors, RFDD I am stating here, reserve for discount on debtors which is 2%. So 2% किसका? 2% of 38,000, that comes up to 760. So subtract 760 from here and you get 38,000 minus 760, 37,240 in the outer column. Okay, and आपने नया reserve बनाया है for reserve for discount on debtors, and we have a discount item here in profit and loss account. Means और कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, ये reserve increase हो रहा है, right? So add reserve for discount on debtors and that is 760. So 1300 plus 760 comes up to 2060. Okay, and the last point, 2% on debtors and discount on creditors at the rate 3%. So reserve for discount on creditors, creditors का amount 30,000 है बैलेंस शीट के अंदर, आपको उस पर रिजर्व बनाना है. So less 3% of reserve for discount on debtors, 30,000 into 3%, that comes up to 900. 30,000 minus 900 is 29,100. Okay, and in your discount received, creditors और discount received का connection है, debtors और discount paid का connection है. Okay, so in your discount received, less करो. See, 900 we'll be receiving discount, so that is my income. So in creditors I less कि मुझे pay नहीं करना है, but at the time यदि मैं subtract कर रही हूँ उनमें से, तो what does that mean? Means I have not to pay them in future. That means that I have received discount. So discount received already given is 1,000. So we'll add reserve for discount on creditors. Add here reserve for discount on creditors. This simply means that my creditors to whom I had to pay originally is 30,000. Now since I am making a reserve 900, I need not pay. So my liability has reduced by 900 and I am paying them 29,100 only. So here discount received is not only 1,000 but added up by 900 and that comes up to 1,900. Okay, and now the last but not the least point, we have to still mark closing stock. See, the fifth point is also done, and now the first point, closing stock valued at 47,000. So quickly write by closing stock. How much is the closing stock? 47,000. And at one more place assert भी तो है हमारा closing stock. So 47,000 in your assert side. Closing stock 47,000. Okay. Now start calculating your gross profit. So the total of your credit side is 1,69,600. Here also 1,69,600, and the balancing figure will be your gross profit to gross profit carried down minus the 3 items 61,600. Okay, and here by gross profit brought down 61,600. And now let's calculate our net profit. See, the total of your credit side comes up to 63,500. 63,500, and subtracting all the figures of the debit side, we get net profit. So here, to net profit, what will you do of the net profit? Obviously, you will take it to the capital account. Net profit transferred. Net profit transferred to capital account. And that comes up to 34,640. So add net profit in your capital. Net profit, add 34,640. Now let's start with the balance sheet. The 4 items here, outer column में कितना आएगा? 1,10,040, 110040. Okay, and taking the total of your liability side, this comes up to 1,39,640. And now your asset side, this comes up to 1,39,640 again. Hope I was able to make your concepts clear with the help of aforaccounts.com.